Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius, and it has been one hell of a while since we've gotten back into Dark Souls, hasn't it? Figured it would be wise to let my fingers walk away from the game so I can give myself a sort of, what's the word? Not a break, but I found when it comes to situations like this, it's best to walk away for a bit, come back. You know, a bit of a fresh perspective. Problem is, it's quite possible I let that fresh perspective go on far too long while focused on other lessons. So it's quite possible I may be at a deficit here. Here's hoping I'm not, folks. Here's hoping we can actually folks like what you see and want to see more of it. Like, follow, subscribe, may have mentioned it before in either this game or other, maybe the Surge. But taking a break from Souls types is extremely dangerous. Here's hoping I made, here's hoping I didn't effectively trap myself. While I was away though, made it a point to pick up a few levels, as you might be able to tell. Increased a few stats. Probably should have went ahead and killed her. Yep, should have went ahead and killed her. It is what it is though. It kind of did waste that humanity. Oh damn you. I'll just go get it and come back. As I said, leveled up a bit. Didn't really pick up any new techniques other than homeward for obvious reasons. Rarely have a need for such a thing, but you know, it's always good to have a free power-based homeward bone. Alright. Damn. Oh no. I'm actually going home with bone. And yeah. Whoa, whoa. Not home with bone. Port back. I was concerned about the repair level of my gear. It's been kind of a bit. Not as far off as I thought. Okay. can't remember other than a ring if you can get stat increases that up your the duration of techniques. In this one, I know it does in the sequel. And I mention that because fall control is only about 45 seconds. Probably have enough time to set it further up and not worry about it. Just rather not risk it. It isn't, well, it's not an overly high drop, but with all of this on, yeah, it's kind of overly high. Come on. Alright. Alright. Here's hoping we don't have ourselves a shit show, children. But let's face it. We all know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna wear him out first try. Go ahead and let this play again since it's been a bit. You know, I almost want to go get another object, but if I go get it, I'll have to unequip a ring. Both rings are extremely useful. Still got hit with it, man. Whoa. Hoping you would focus on the Sith with that. Oh, okay. Sith, you mind? Good time. I got swept up in Sif's attack. Wow, the attack he had for Sif. do this to me? Now is not the time for that kind of stuff. No. You know what I need? I knew it. For the record, chat, I was joking. Holy shit. Well then. Okay. Soul of Manus and Humanity. I honestly, holy shit. Oh, okay. Wow. Let me use this pendant and remove a bit of the darkness. And then the pendant killed her and this mission failed. Sweating balls over here. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Oh, I guess I need to hit the bonfire. I don't know what's up. Sure did, buddy. Sure did. Holy shnikes. As you can see, we're up to, well, about to be 98 from 97. I don't remember what level we were at. But damn if I didn't put in some work. I know for a fact. Well, no, I don't know. I was gonna say I know we weren't above 20, at least in the 30s of intelligence, but we may have been. I know for a fact Faith wasn't 18 though. We don't know. Actually, yes, I do. That'll work out. Give myself a little bit more endurance in case I want to switch something around. Jesus Christ. Okay. That is a hell of an enemy. It really is. Even with Sif. And if memory serves, even if you have NPCs that you summon, enemies' health bars go up. I don't know how their damage scales, but I think their health bars go up. So I actually made that fight harder and easier. All right. Ran around the catacomb. Soul. Found the large divine ember required for weapon ascension. Large divine ember of secret church rites intended for select divine blacksmiths. I can give that to Andre. Where? Oh yeah, it's not in this section. Would it be in this section? No. In case you were wondering about the Twinkling Titanite, got all of that from that was one of the other places I had picked up some souls, the catacombs, which is where I would normally gather souls. And there's this perfect spot where you have mentioned it before, but where you have effectively infinite enemies to spawn. They drop very small numbers of souls, like 120, 145 at max if you're wearing the ring, and get the extra damage bonus. But beyond that, yeah, slow grind. No. That's Twinkling Titanite. I'm thinking about Humanities. Twinkling Titanite was Crystal Caves, killing a whole bunch of those giant clams. With Twinkling Titanite, they also drop. Is it in this? Yep, Purging Stones. Ash-colored stone encasing a skull, secret treasure of Arster, the Earl of Kyrim. Reduces curse buildup and breaks curse. Humans are helpless against curses and can only redirect their influence. The Purging Stone does not dispel curses, but receives them as a surrogate. The stone itself was once a person or some other being. It makes me wonder, if you destroy the Purging Stone, what happens to the curse? And if individuals are already dead, what happens to the curse? Is it a curse based on their family, or is it a curse simply based on them? You'll never procreate, but because the curse was read for the stone, you're able to procreate, and then you die. So now the curse, the stone is broken after you die. Does that now kill your children to make sure the rule is enforced, or does it literally just stick to you, but because you're dead, it doesn't matter? That's a hell of a soul. Soul of Manus, father of the abyss. This extraordinary soul is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the father of the abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This was his pendant? That explains why he was able to hone in on us from the future. His pendant is probably lost, like outright lost to time for his timeline. It may actually be irretrievable in some place where there's too much darkness or too much light or too much something, and it's irretrievable. Where is... right there. Right, and that's for Artorias. Presented to Artorias for facing the abyss. I wonder if I can keep that, and I wonder if it matters anymore. Because I mean, y'all saw me deflecting dark sorceries during the fight. Is that what they're called now? Abyss sorcery. Excuse me. Okay. That being the case, get back to my great soul arrow. Hey, hey, hey. What the hell? I am unaware. Okay. Figured I'd do a little bit of digging. Looks like there's nothing to do. I've effectively saved her, so now it's just time to leave. It's crazy as hell. Let me see. This is one of them instances I wish I still had cast light. Well, I was gonna say I wish I still had cast light on me, but you know, why not equip it? Have a look. Saw a video a while back, and I'm just now remembering it. It was before I had started streaming. This, I don't know who it was, but they used rendering tech, I want to say, to give you a full shot of this whole area as you move through it. Like, bright, easy to see. The walls, the floors. It was impressive. Recommend you folks check that out if you could find it. I cannot remember the name for the life of me. I want to say it was maybe 4 or 5 years before I had seen it, before I had actually started this whole thing. Maybe a little earlier, but alright. Well, since that's the case, let's see what Elizabeth has to say. Did that. I was gonna fast travel out anyway.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us
Yeah,
of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Oh, cool. I must have forgot. I don't know. She may have mentioned that Manus was human.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
Honestly, hearing somebody say that I'll remember you, it sounds quaint and sweet and all of that, but when you have a life form who has the potential to see multiple millennia, I could accept something like that. On top of the fact that if I'm right and the information that she's basically tossing out and what we've assessed this whole time, Artorias lost early, and we're the reason that Artorias' story even exists in the first place. I'm not mad at that. I've never really been the type to, let's just say, time travel shenanigans have always intrigued me, but not enough to the point where I have a desire to leave a whole bunch of traces with time travel shenanigans. So if I need to kind of be forgotten but remembered just enough for it to help me, I'm not mad. As far as existence knows, I was never here. This ain't my timeline.
Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou need
I mean, don't forget to toss a coin to your witcher, but
May the flames guide thee.
well, that's what's up. And those Elizabeth mushrooms tend to be pretty good if memory serves. I know they heal, but I want to say it's also a PvP item and also gets rid of, let me see, invigorates the soul and invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. So it's heal over time as well as, oh, it's great restoration. So it's great heal over time. So I don't know. It might get rid of sicknesses, but okay. So yeah, it just says HP for a limited duration. It's just the whole eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh had me kind of thinking about stamina. But hey, whatever. Don't need heal. Keep replenishment. Fire orb. It's actually not a bad thought. Yeah. If memory serves, there is a second fire orb. Oh, yeah, there is. But I don't know if I can get it now. Well, I should be able to. We'll see. And whether I've got the souls is another argument. I mean, I don't, but, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if you might have some stuff.
If you should be prepared to face my wrath.
I'm not gonna laugh at you. You may smash where you come from. Just understand I will kill you. Laugh or not. Alright. Let me see something. It's not gonna, oh, so I do get to keep it. So now I'm wondering if there's dark or abyss sorceries I can get rid of. or watch out for. Not surprising in the slightest. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I knew full well I wouldn't be able to take it off. Let me see now. Shouldn't need replenishment on a consistent basis. So, go ahead and re-equip my pyromancy, which, as you can see, I've gotten it up to 10. Funnily enough, I got my pyromancy up. It had been a while since I had added to it at all, but I wanted to see if it would do any good against MANUS, and never ended up using it. But it's alright. I usually have my pyromancy leveled up anyway. It's a wise move to, diversify a bit. Yeah, when I say those caves were like bright, I mean like bright, like how dark they were, but then bright as if you were looking at all of the walls and floors with this same kind of lighting. A little bit of bright, a little bit brighter though. That's how that person that designed it all, so we could have a look at it. Ah, perfect. Get over here. I highly doubt I'll have the souls for it, but... Oh, yeah? Yeah? What the... Oh, that's cool. I hit his rock. I hit his rock. And because I hit his rock, I didn't do damage. It is very cool. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, right. I forgot they dropped those. It could be useful, but... So you and I need to have a talk is what you're saying. Okay. I've always been more the person who would prefer we kind of dealt with it before it got to the point of needing a talk, but whatever. I remember how dark Blighttown used to be. Oh, speaking of which, don't know if it's... Oh no, actually, if memory serves. Oh yeah, I did. Couldn't remember if I had upped it or not. Again, it had been a while. I should have equipped Remedy so I could get rid of that. Hello, Moto.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Solomon?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this? Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the master pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
See the bugs in the distance? They are heading this way. Another part of that whole infinite spawn point thing that they have. Always did like that. Irritating, but always did like that. Makes it a point to where you can't just take your eyes off of Blighttown like you could in other places. So you taught the one who brought pyromancy to humanity. I could believe it. Especially if you're one of the witches of Izalith.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Yeah. Respect the flame, or the flame will disrespect you.
Pyromancy is the art of but remember, always fear. I would hate. Pyromancy is.
Good. I'm done poisoning all over the place. Great fireball. Yes, sir. I forgot she sells that. 20 G's. Of course it is, but at least it's only one slot. Whereas the Chaos Fireball is 2. She does have Fire Orb. Yep, 8 G's. Okay. The thing about the Chaos Fireball, though, is that it actually gives you...
Well, young pupil, you must have patience, but do not keep me waiting much longer.
Actually, all of the Chaos Pyromancies come with... they create lava. I know why you're over there. You must be shopping with Shiva of the East. Shiva from the East, one of the two. Warrior and his hidden ninja. You know, I wonder when those are up, are they live? And if they are live, do they see you as you see them? Is that why you can see them? Is because it's a two-way thing at this moment? Or is it just one way at that particular time? Well, time to get back to it. Okay. Sounds like somebody rang the bell. Just checking to see what I can do with Manus' soul. I remember the catalyst. I could just eat the soul. I don't... actually, hold up. I could get pursuers, but do I want to? Oh wow. That's interesting. So these sorceries are actually based on doing physical damage as well. So I may actually want to invest in either actually, hold on. Memory serves. I think I have to have either what was that, Velka's talisman, or I probably have to have Manus' catalyst. in order to be able to use them. I don't know. Wonder. 'Cause I was only using Dusk's or Ulasil's catalyst. Yeah, I was only using it because of its weight. Yeah, you know what? Oh shit. Really? I even upgraded that a little bit and I'm still overweight? Yeah, I'll give it to Snuggly. Where were you? Looks like there is no way to get back there unless you go the long way. That's fine. Well, I mean, it's not fine, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Damn. It almost did not go well. Would have lived, but still. Yeah, I know. I should be hitting y'all, but you know, I don't really care to. You though, you know, exceptions and all that. Ooh. Ledge, man. Couldn't remember if I actually still have to do this method or not. I guess we'll see, won't we?
You, give me warm.
I did. Okay, I'm like, give me pursuers. Shit. Hmm. Ooh. Shit. Right then. You were finna have to come looking for me, old man. Was going to just fast travel, but might as well read this while I'm here so I'm not fast traveling and then having to sit there listening to Andre's incessant hammering of the anvil. Sorcery of Manus, father of the abyss. Grant a fleeting will to the dark of humanity and volley the result. The will feels envy, or perhaps love, and despite the inevitably trite and tragic ending, the will sees no alternative and is driven madly toward its target. Beautifully tragic, beautifully tragic. Nope, I don't have it yet. But you do. Not gonna buy it, but you do have it.
Oh, hello. Then let us, as promised. Two things are then. Oh.
I remember the two things. Intelligence and a catalyst. Haha. Yes, yes. There it is. Life originates in the soul. No wonder the soul mass draws toward it. This sorcery is a window into Secret Logan's message. So the other one must be based more on a sense of desperation, whereas this is just more of a sense of longing, of seeking, or of homing.
Goodbye then. Do.
Alright. Give him the ember. I'm still kind of in shock.
My, what a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons.
Sure.
Splendid. Splendid. Thank you. Andre of Astora never disappoints. I assure you.
Still irritated I had to fall to using my shield during that fight.
Yes, it is.
Like, I meant what I said. That is disrespectful to me. But it is what it is. I'm here now. It is done. No one can change it. Not gonna lie, he could have gave me something else other than just his soul. Or some of Artorias' armor or something. Oh, that's actually something
I'll
I
be seeing you
should
then.
check.
Be careful.
I mean, I highly doubt it, but the dude who was in from the catacombs, who sells the armor of some of the enemies you beat. Well, actually, he might sell it, but I'm actually thinking now. Where was the... Okay. I wonder if the guy we ran across doesn't sell the armor. Or rather, if his inventory has been altered. Figured I'd equip my homeward miracle. Either in case I find nothing or I find something and I'm done. Oh, shit. Just now occurred to me, it's not right here. It's further on. I want to say the township is the closest. To be honest, where I was probably the closest, but this is, I want to say the... Oh, well, no, never mind. This is the closest. Yeah, I think about it. It may have been that I didn't get the clothes because of me giving her his soul. I do not remember what she gave me. Oh, okay. I think she gave me the dark traces. Yeah, she gave me the dark silver tracer and the other one. Dark silver tracer and the gold tracer. Yeah. One of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights.
Oh, you. You
Me?
have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need?
I can't be full of thick nerves.
Well, you've quite the nerve. I've had enough of you. Well,
Is this the part where we whip out our swords and we see whose is bigger? Because, I gotta tell you.
I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
Looks like I'm winning. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of need 2 hands for this. Right, I unequipped my... Oh, shit. Well, that's kind of irksome. He didn't have what I needed, but the irksome part is that I've got to use multiple bonfires again. It is what it is, though. I highly doubt dude sells it, so I'm not really gonna concern myself with that. I'm gonna lock myself into this bonfire. Doubt I'll be dying, but you know. Always wise to take precautions and all that. I know what somebody else just did. Still? Gotta get used to these timings again. This ain't the surge. Okay, now the question becomes, do I kindle the bonfire around the corner? I see no reason not to. But at the same time, there's no way in hell I'm buying that crest. Do I have it kindled to max? I do not. It's funny, I don't need that pendant equipped, but I don't really want to unequip it. Yeah. All right. Won't really matter for this game, but I'll have to do some digging in terms of those catalysts, dark sorceries for this game. Again, it won't really matter. It's just more for lore purposes. Wait a minute. Or not lore purposes, understanding. That was pointless. Completely pointless. I know exactly where it is I need to be. Oh. Oh. Enemy must have followed me close enough to kick me out of the bonfire. Jesus, is that really the shortest path? Where are you? Huh. Is that not a fast travel point, or did they get rid of it? I can't remember. The fastest way to do this is from the undead berg, but that's alright. Got another path I can take. Second fastest way to do this is from the cave down by the basin where you fought the Hydra. And that's the whole point of that area. Don't use the Hydra's area to get past well, that area and then go from there. 20,000 soul key my ass. Am I worried about 20,000 souls? No. I can very easily get it. And then having the coveted silver serpent ring, I can get it even easier. But if I'm blowing 20 G's on anything, it's something useful to me. And you, my friend, are not useful. Might as well stick with the full path. I don't need to drop up there to get the leather armor anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Going too far. So the bonfire is over here. Well, that's a little irksome. Kindled the wrong bonfire, but in the end it was still a good idea to, as I said in one playthrough, yeah, that halberd wielding Black Knight is tearing through people. Mentioned it in another playthrough. That is hilarious. I was thinking about running around and kindling all bonfires. So this is a little painful. I believe I kindled you at least once by the look of you. But kindling each bonfire, that way if I choose to go through New Game Plus, even if I don't have the right of kindling, I've always got completely kindled bonfires. The right of kindling at that point would be, what, transitory? Pretty much very unimportant. I may not have used the term properly. Either way, here we are. Now, once we get past this area, that should put us in running distance of the object we need to traverse the abyss. I actually should have checked on dusk, but I ain't going back there. Every time I see this letter, every time, all I can think about is the Metal Gear Solid 3 letter thing. Incidentally, I heard they're doing a remake. I really hope they show respect to that game properly. And I hope they're consulting Kojima. There's a reason that the man is known as the father of Metal Gear. It ain't just because he likes to give us images of extremely attractive women on the battlefield. You know, all that whole love blooming on battlefields and whatnot. Yes, we haven't forgotten that one, Kojima. Yeah, while I was out and about, I think I switched covenants, but I don't remember why. I think I needed to for the ability to purchase something. I may end up wanting to get back in this covenant. I'm not in the mood to have to deal with these assholes the whole time. They're gonna be chasing me this whole time. You need to slow it down, because there's some things I'm trying not to run into around here. Yep, I'm just gonna have to join the covenant. I don't remember what covenant I had joined again, but it don't matter. Oh shit. Oh no, you just didn't. I should have did it from the front end. Should have went ahead and joined the covenant and then ran through there. But I didn't. I should have did it like I did the first time. Got in there, joined, got to the conversation with Alfina, which causes her people to back off. Was funny coming across little Alfina in the past, though. I do think that is who that was. If that wasn't, then it begs questions. Why was she willing to help me? Who was she? And was she really helping me? Was she helping Ulasil? Was she helping Sif? Or a combination? Who knows? Well, it is funny how I can not touch something for so long, get back into it, and have my memory come back as if I never stopped. Highly doubt I'm unique in that regard, but still interesting. Well, I can't afford to be dying right around now. Don't have many humanities. I would kind of like to keep them. It's not like I need them, but I kind of want to keep the skin on my face. If I can. At least as long as I can. Obviously, I'm not human right now, but, you know, still. Kills me. How this was where we used to be. This is where dude was that you talked to. Over there is where you fought. Artorias. It's just pure insanity, man. Pure insanity. Game over, man. Game over. Damn, got caught on that cliff again. Or hill again. Cleft, lip, rim. No. Gotta love oh no, I don't know who that was. I guess that was somebody else.
And now
No idea what covenant I was in, and it don't matter. Thank you, my dear lady.
If mine senses reveal intrude, fend them off. I shall summon others. Thou shalt receive a true agreement. But thou must heed the clan is thy darest.
You know, I wonder.
My hopes for thee are of the highest. Thou dost my hopes.
Oh, she doesn't say anything. Wasn't sure if she recognizes me. Again, if that is her. And if she does, would she even say anything? I highly doubt it. Not if her desires to keep the timeline intact, and not if she spoke to Elizabeth. And even then, just because she knows doesn't necessarily mean it would be wise to speak with me just because I know. And just because she knows that I'm aware of the situation. It don't mean I'm aware of everything. Say, yeah, you've been time traveling, but what you know and what I know don't necessarily match. What did you just use? Magic weapon? Because now you're glowing blue. Now I'm going to show you folks a little trick. Is it important? Nope. This is just personal preference. I could just as easily wait. Hornet ring. Boosts critical attacks. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Horned Ring belonged to the Lord's Blade Syrian, or Kiaran, the woman who gave us the blades, the tracers. By boosting critical attacks, this wearer can annihilate foes as Kiaran's daggers laid waste to Lord Gwyn's enemies. You know, and it's funny, I didn't actually expect to find... Well, I knew that ring was there, but I didn't think about it until having done this DLC and she asked us for his soul. That's a sword, boy. Hey, buddy. You remember me. And now comes one of the moments that's considered to be the most tragic in all of Dark Souls. No choice but to go through Sif in order to get what I need. And in the end, Sif is more just trying to keep you from falling to the same thing. But there's nothing I can do about that. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Okay, Sif. Not bad, buddy. Well, that didn't go on too long. Not as long as we had to. Oh, there you go. Art of Abyss Walking. You know, it's interesting from what I hear, and I've never actually seen it. Boy, I'm gonna have to figure this out. From what I've heard, the longer that fight goes and the more Sif gets injured, they actually start limping around and whatnot. Don't know. I don't doubt it. Soul of Sif, the Great Wolf, who guards the grave of Artorias the Abyss Walker. Yeah. Use the soul of Sif, who inherited the divine knight sword, to acquire a huge amount of souls or create a unique weapon. If I so chose, I could get both versions of Artorias' sword, which is the standard. I don't remember what it's actually called, but it's basically the sword of Artorias and the abyss-covered sword of Artorias. It's I'd like to get it, but it's a great sword. You folks know that's neither my play style, set or my play style. Oh, do I? I do. No point in all that. Yep, Great Sword of Artorias and Great Sword of Artorias Cursed. Could also get the Great Shield of Artorias, but it's a Great Shield. That's of no use to me. Best thing I can do is consume the soul. That's a shame. But there it is again. So now we've got the Covenant of Artorias. This ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beast of the abyss. Excuse me, it's where, like Artorias himself, can traverse the abyss. Now, the only thing I can assume is Artorias had the ring, but was still able to be infected, possibly. The ring itself may not make you impervious, but it may make you extremely resistant. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. That's funny. I had planned on making this an episode of Subnautica, but again, I had felt that this had went on far too long, and not only was I not giving you folks Dark Souls content, but I was letting myself get dangerously rusty. The level of rust I actually brought into that fight was surprising, because that was practically none. Yeah. That right there is gonna be the end of Dark Souls Remastered episode 25. You folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.